Good morning. Welcome to session 4. It's Memorial Day, so I'm dressed casual today. Hopefully, you don't spend the whole day doing schoolwork, but get some chance to get out and to enjoy some of the holiday festivities. We're going to jump into an overview for this week. Let me share my screen and we will get into it. So, hopefully, now you can see my screen. Again, I always go to modules because it gives you just an overview of everything that you have for the week. You can get there different ways, but that's my preferred method. Here under session 4, we see that we have an agenda that'll give you an overview, talks a little bit about what chapters to read and some other key information. So take a look at that. Here we have the devotional. Again, it's optional, but in a class like ethics, it really isn't optional. We need to tie our beliefs, our ethics into something beyond ourselves. Otherwise, we end up just doing whatever we feel like doing. And that's what creates so many of the ethical dilemmas we run into. So I encourage you. We've had a few that have been posting in that forum. Join in with them. So you won't regret it. It's definitely an added value to you, especially in this class. Going down here, you'll see again we have discussion questions. That's not anything unusual. Make sure you do the reading first and then post, add in 1 or 2 references, and then make sure to respond to other classmates. So initial post, of course, due by Thursday, 11:55, and then the final responses to classmates by 11:55 on Sunday night. You have a individual case study. So again, you've done this previously, so you get kind of how that works. You guys did a great job on that, so I don't think it's anything that's going to be different for you. Again, you're going to use that ethical decision-making process that you used before, so just go down through that point by point. If you could put in the headers for each of those sections, that makes it really easy for me to go through and see, okay, so they walked through this and this is what they decided in each of those areas. So, and then you'll see that it's a different scenario this time. So rather than Wells Fargo, we're looking at this. Our CEOs paid too much compared to their employees. Use APA. Make sure that you put in text citations as well as ones at the end of the reference page and make sure they match up. So if you've got 2 sources on the reference page, then there should be in-text citations that connect to that, and vice versa. If you have them in in-text citation, there should be something that directs to on the reference page. Let me know if you have questions. I know it's basic as APA, but that's not always as easy as it sounds. Going back here, we do have another assignment this week. So on your first week, you would have given me your idea of what your paper would be over. This week, you're actually going to start putting that paper together. It's worth 30 points, so it's not as much. However, it's really important because this is going to lead to your final project. So make sure that you take the time to go through it. So what you're going to do this week is you're going to do the cover page, APA, so name, teacher, class, title, put that on a cover page. Put in a tentative table of contents. So this is just what do you think you're going to talk about throughout the paper. And then you'll have a 2-page draft of the first 2 sections. So 1 page of an introduction or half a page, and then 1 to 1.5 pages of this question, stakeholders affected by your issue. So what's a stakeholder? It's really anyone that has some connection to this. So it could be the employees, it could be the customers, it could be other people that are indirectly affected. It can be investors. Who are all the people that are affected by this issue? So that's what you're going to put into your paper. That concludes this week's assignments. If you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. And again, happy Memorial Day.